Hey guys, it's Lillian. Welcome back to Service Cannon Rosie. I'm Lillian. I'm a service dog and training handler. And this is my service dog and training Rosie, and welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to be talking about accessibility for service dogs. So what most of you guys would be thinking for accessibility wise is wheelchair. Do they have a wheelchair ramp? Do they have this? Do they have that? Things that are accessible to wheelchairs. Well, accessibility is not just for wheelchairs and like mobility equipment with wheels. Accessibility is also for service dogs. Accessibility may include having a bandana for an establishment like an aquarium or a zoo or a theme park that says, after they've asked you the 2 questions, they give you a bandana that says, hey, this is a service dog, and makes staff not ask questions. The aquarium that we went to, as you saw if you watched that vlog, is they gave me a bandana for Rosie, and Rosie wore that bandana, and I had no one ask me about her, any staff at all. And that bandana, once you go to the office and you get that bandana, the staff are not allowed to ask you any questions about your dog at all. They're not even allowed to acknowledge the dog, and that is so helpful because you don't constantly have people going, is that a service dog? Are you allowed in here with that? You know, things like that. And that just makes accessibility for service dog handlers 1,000 times better. Accessibility for service dogs may be having an elevator. You know, most places do have elevators if they're multiple stories because obviously wheelchairs and things. But not just focusing on the elevator and not making sure, especially in this time, making sure that the elevator is not just exclusive for people in wheelchairs or people with strollers or walkers or crutches or things like that. Making sure that if they don't have stairs, they have the elevator, because even if we're not in a wheelchair, I can't do stairs that easily sometimes. It makes me really dizzy, and it's also hard on my mobility sometimes to climb stairs. So having an elevator is easier, especially for those of us with younger dogs who we haven't had a chance to work around escalators yet. Accessibility may be knowing the laws. You know, we want establishments and public places to know the laws and not let fakes in. They should know that these are the 2 things that you can ask. These are what you need to look out for fake service dogs. You need to know that papers aren't real. You need to know all of these different things and know the ADA very well. And establishments and businesses need to make sure that their employees go through training on how to handle service dogs, how to handle service dog handlers who have medical episodes, you know, how they shouldn't touch the dog, or how this is when you need to call 911, things like that. And they should be educated on the laws so that we don't have to educate them when we're just trying to go get milk. Accessibility for service dogs may be making everything accessible. A lot of places aren't accessible. They don't know the laws. They don't let dogs in. They give handlers issues. Service dog handlers with, you know, like sometimes we can't walk very easily depending on what our disability is or how bad our pain is or something like that, and sometimes we need to be able to sit down somewhere, or we need to be able to move, or we maybe have to lay down in the middle of an aisle and have our dogs tasked so that we don't pass out and injure ourselves. And having that accessibility of having people not come up and harass you because you're on the floor with your dog is very helpful. Accessibility for service dog handlers may be treating everyone the same. We don't get treated the same, and that's just a fact. But the businesses who do treat us the same, such as the aquarium I went to that gave me the bandana for Rosie, they treated me completely the same. Didn't acknowledge the dog at all, other than asking me the 2 questions, gave me the bandana, and moved on. I didn't have anyone treat me unfairly that entire day, other than people coming to visit the aquarium and giving me dirty looks or petting my dog. Accessibility for service dogs may mean not making comments on the dog. Yes, there's a dog. We know there's a dog. A lot of times we play stupid, or we just annoy people when there's a dog in here, because we get that all the time, and after a while it gets annoying, so we might as well have some fun with it. Employees also make tons of comments on the dog. Oh, your dog is so cute. Oh, this, oh, that, making comments acknowledging the dog, which is not appropriate for an employee of a store to be doing. The employees are there to do their jobs, and they need to go back to doing their jobs and not comment on the dog. If you want to comment on the dog, please make it quick and don't comment constantly. You know, walk in, walk out, acknowledge it as it's walking by. Don't talk to the dog, talk to the handler, give a compliment. But you know, a lot of times accessibility would mean not making a comment on that dog and to completely ignore the dog, because that is the most appropriate way to handle that. Anyway, these are just some things that could make life more accessible if people actually paid attention and did these at businesses, and just some tips on how to make maybe your business or your establishment more accessible to service dogs and their handlers. Anyway, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, comment down below, hit the bell so you never miss a video from us, and make sure to come back next time because we've got a lot more videos to come, including some gear unboxings. Anyway, I really hope you enjoy, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.